Welcome to another episode of Mindset Shift. Today we're talking about something that silently defines the quality of your professional life. How to prioritize. Every day your inbox fills up, your calendar overflows. You have deadlines, expectations, and tasks that all seem important and urgent. But deep down, you know this truth. Not everything deserves your time. Not everything deserves your energy. The challenge isn't about having too much to do. It's about not knowing what deserves your focus right now. So today we'll break down how to prioritize your tasks in a way that's not only productive, but peaceful. You'll learn how to identify what truly matters, differentiate urgency from importance, create clarity when everything feels like a priority, protect your energy and focus on meaningful progress, and we'll do it in a calm, intentional way. Because real productivity isn't about rushing through the day, it's about moving through it with purpose. Let's begin. 1. The truth about too much to do. Let's start with an uncomfortable truth. You will never get everything done. And that's not failure, that's reality. The list will always refill. The projects will keep coming. There will always be more ideas, messages, and meetings. The goal of prioritization isn't to do it all, it's to decide what's worth doing. When you stop trying to finish everything and start focusing on what truly matters, you begin to work from a place of intention, not reaction. Here's your first mindset shift. The most successful professionals don't do more, they choose better. 2. Step 1. Get it all out. The brain dump. Before you can prioritize, you need clarity. Most of us carry our to-do list in our heads, half remembered, half ignored. That mental clutter causes stress and confusion. So your first step is simple. Get it all out. Grab a notebook or open a document and write everything that's on your mind. Tasks, commitments, deadlines, projects. Loose thoughts that start with I should. Don't organize it yet. Just unload. Because clarity starts with visibility. You can't prioritize what you can't see. Once it's all there, take a breath. You're already lighter because now your tasks are on paper, not in your head. 3. Step 2. Define what actually matters. The 80-20. Now that everything is visible, it's time to separate noise from value. Here's where the 80-20 rule, the Pareto principle, comes in. It says 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In other words, not all tasks are created equal. Some tasks move your career forward, some maintain the status quo, and some just fill the day. Ask yourself, which of these tasks directly support my top goals or performance outcomes? Which ones create visible impact or value? Which are just busy work? Highlight the top 20%, the tasks that truly drive results. That's where your energy should go first. Everything else can be scheduled later, delegated, or sometimes deleted. Because every yes to something unimportant is a quiet no to something essential. 4. Step 3. Urgent versus important. The Eisenhower Matrix. Once you've identified what matters, it's time to organize your tasks by urgency and importance. Use this simple but powerful framework, the Eisenhower Matrix. Draw 4 boxes and label them like this. Urgent, not urgent, important. Do it now, not important, delegated. Let's break this down. Do it now. These are tasks that are both urgent and important. They're time-sensitive and impactful, like deadlines or critical meetings. Schedule it. These are important but not urgent, like strategic planning, learning, building relationships. These matter most in the long run, so schedule protected time for them. Delegate it. Tasks that are urgent but not important. Someone else can handle these. Delete it. Neither urgent nor important. They just fill space. Let them go. Your action step. At the start of each week, use this matrix to categorize your to-do list. It only takes 10 minutes, but it will save you hours of wasted time. 5. Step 4. Time blocking by priority. Once you know what matters, the next step is to design your day around it. That's where it works. Identify your top 3 priorities for the week. Schedule dedicated time blocks for them in your calendar, your non-negotiable focus sessions. Add blocks for maintenance tasks, admin, and rest. Protect those blocks like meetings with yourself. This isn't about perfection, it's about rhythm. When your calendar reflects your priorities, you stop reacting to your day and start leading it. And when you build your week around what truly matters, you give yourself permission to do less and achieve more. 6. Step 5. The power of the one thing. Here's a question that simplifies everything. What's the one thing I can do right now that will make everything else easier or unnecessary? This simple principle keeps you, if you finish the most important thing first, you create momentum. and momentum is motivation in motion. Every morning before diving into the noise, ask, what's my one thing today? Then protect it until it's done. You'll be amazed at how clarity builds confidence and peace. 7. Step 6. The weekly review. The one-time act. It's a rhythm. At the end of every week, take 15 minutes to reflect. What did I actually accomplish? What drained my time but didn't add value? What truly moved me closer to my goals? Use that insight to plan your next week intentionally. This reflection loop ensures that your priorities evolve with your reality, not just your to-do list, because clarity isn't built in planning, it's built in reflection. 8. Step 7. Boundaries. The hidden key to focus. No prioritization system will work without boundaries. You can't focus on what matters if everyone else's urgency becomes your emergency. Learn to say no, gracefully but firmly. Here's how. I'd love to help, but I'm focused on completing X right now. Can we revisit this next week when I can give it my full attention? Boundaries aren't selfish. They're how you honor your priorities. Because if you don't protect your time, someone else will fill it for you. 9. The mindset shift from doing to deciding. Most professionals are excellent at doing, but the real skill, the one that separates busy people from effective people, is deciding what matters, deciding what to delay, deciding what to say no to. That's leadership, even in your own schedule. So the next time your to-do list overwhelms you, pause and ask, what's essential here? What will truly move the needle? And what can I release without guilt? Because productivity without purpose is just movement. But prioritization with clarity, that's progress. 10. Putting it all together. Here's your roadmap to mastering prioritization. Brain dump. Get everything out of your head and onto paper. Identify your 20%, the few tasks that drive most results. Use the Eisenhower Matrix. Distinguish urgent from important. Time block your priorities. Schedule what matters most first. Ask the one thing question daily. Create focus and momentum. Review weekly. Reflect, adjust, and realign. Set boundaries. Protect your time and peace. Follow this rhythm, and you'll never feel scattered again. You'll begin to feel anchored, clear, and confident because prioritization isn't about doing everything right, it's about doing the right things well. 11. Final reflection. Every minute you spend is a small act of trust. You're trusting that how you spend your time is how you'll spend your life. So choose with care, choose with intention. Remember, busyness feels productive, but it's often avoidance in disguise. Prioritization, on the other hand, feels calm because it's rooted in clarity. Your focus is your power. Protect it. If this episode helped you pause, refocus, and rethink how you approach your work, hit that like button, subscribe to Mindset Shift for more episodes that help you grow with purpose, and share this with someone who could use a little clarity in the chaos. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep focusing on what truly matters.